This on Fox News just a second ago. I'm going to go to it in 1 second, but it's an Intelligence Committee hearing with Senator John McCain, a guy who funds ISIS, who goes to Syria to fund ISIS and says these are really good people. Okay, that's who he is. And he's talking to James Clapper, who's the head director of national intelligence, who back in 2013, when he was asked about whether we gather information on Americans through the NSA, he said, "not wittingly." That was his actual quote, "not wittingly." He kind of says it like that as he closes his eyes and with his little bald head. Well, and he knew that was a lie. And then Edward Snowden came out and exposed him, saying, look, it's a lie. We have all these programs. Here's PRISM. We have all these different names. And yeah, we store everything. We get all the metadata. We know what you're doing. We know everything about you. And the big telecoms work hand in hand with the NSA in providing that data. Okay, that all came out. And so I just went back and found a couple old articles. This is from 2015. Attorney, spy chief had forgotten about the NSA program. He forgot about it when he said unwittingly. So the director of national intelligence, James Clapper, wasn't lying when he wrongly told Congress in 2013 that the government does not wittingly collect information about millions of Americans. It was not an untruth or a falsehood. This was a mistake on his part. Okay, his job is to be a spy and know everything about everybody. So he didn't forget about this. He was just lying to Congress, in which he didn't have to resign for. He still has his job. In fact, he's still working now. In fact, that's why they have this. So let's listen to what they're talking about now. We got a known ISIS collaborator who's still a senator. Okay, they couldn't vote him out. They couldn't vote this fossil out, who literally puts Americans' lives in danger, puts Christian lives in danger all over Syria, and has basically created a giant civil war atmosphere there. And we saw the Kerry leaked audio where they admit they were watching ISIS grow, and they were giving them lots of money. That's what they said. Okay, I wasn't saying this. They were saying this. So here, let's see what Senator McCain, a true American hero and patriot, has to say.
The name Mr. Assange has popped up, and I believe that he is the one who's responsible for publishing names of individuals that work for us that put their lives in direct danger. Is that correct?
Yes, he has.
And do you think that there's any credibility we should attach to this individual, given his record of
Not in my view.
not in your view? Emma Rogers?
I second those comments.
There we go. And then they go on to attack Donald Trump, talking about a tweet Trump put out where he's basically, hey, here's what WikiLeaks posted. Let's see if any of it's credible. And people are attacking him, saying he's in league with Julian Assange now. And Assange is in league with the Russians, even though he's come out and said on Fox News with Sean Hannity, 1,000%, no, I did not get the intelligence, these WikiLeaks, these emails from the Russians. It came from an American source, most likely Seth Rich, or even an inside NSA official who gave them, there was a guy from Britain, a bureaucrat, or he was a diplomat, and he says he met with the guy personally. So we know it wasn't the Russians, even though they're still going to keep pulling this Russian thing. This is all about Russia right now, how Russia's the bad guys, and they're trying to foment a war-type atmosphere. And you have these two scumbags on television right now, Clapper, who lies repeatedly to people, and McCain, who funds terrorists. These are the people who are now telling you we have to go out and attack the Russians, and the Russians are big hackers. You know, here's news for you people. Everybody hacks. We hack the most. The Chinese hack the most. Okay? They're the two biggest. Then everybody else, it's little bitty actors that are doing hacking. But everybody does it, first of all. Not that it's right, not that it should be done. I don't hack people, so I don't care. I don't have a dog in the fight. But for the United States to go out and act like we're so great that and what were these hacks anyway? It was taking emails gathered out of a phishing scam. It just pisses me off to see these two people, McCain and Clapper, not Trump, but McCain and Clapper up on television trying to act like they're the moral authorities when they lie and they fund terrorists. So you got to think about that when you look at what these people are saying and what they're trying to get out of these Senate Intelligence Committee hearings that are ongoing for a while, and they'll produce nothing. What are they going to produce? Well, there was a laptop in Vermont that had a Russian malware piece of software on it, and it was a personal laptop that was found in a power plant. Russian hacking, we got to go after them. That's not what's happening. So unless, it looks like 13 days now, Trump's going to be taking the office. He'll be taking the oath. What's today? Today is the 5th. Today's the 5th. And then on the 20th, so it's actually 15 days. 15 days Trump will be taking office. We're going to be there on the ground showing you what's going on. This has been Rob Dew reporting for Infowars.com, telling you not to listen to known liars. Hey guys, Rob Dew at Infowars.com. I'm here in the break room, and I saw this on Fox News just a second ago. I'm going to go to it in 1 second, but it's an Intelligence Committee hearing with Senator John McCain, a guy who funds ISIS, who goes to Syria to fund ISIS and says these are really good people. Okay, that's who he is. And he's talking to James Clapper, who's the head director of national intelligence, who back in 2013, when he was asked about whether we gather information on Americans through the NSA, he said, not wittingly. That was his actual quote, not wittingly. He kind of says it like that as he closes his eyes and with his little bald head. Well, and he knew that was a lie. And then Edward